local or cultural environment suit them. So that's the part that is fascinating me. And as a clinician, certainly you had a lot of characters, and since I haven't read the book, I cannot judge. But I can almost speculate that we have a unique advantage in getting into the minds of people because you are actually seeing these. You witness them, and that helps you to develop characters. How do you develop that skill in taking universal traits that can apply to different environments based on that character development, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I absolutely understand what you're saying. I don't necessarily have any cross-cultural characters in this book, but an example of what you're talking about, and I don't know if it's still current, but in Japanese culture, you remember the divine wind, the kamikaze, was all about suicide.
Yeah.
I mean, that culture has a concept of saving face. That, you know, rather than being embarrassed, you die, so to speak. Now, I don't know if that, but that's what you're talking about. How do you develop having a foot in both worlds? You know, if you are from Ghana, or if you are from Nigeria, or if you are from Thailand, or what have you, and you grow up with a certain psychosocial environment, but you are now living in this society, how do you blend the two? How does suicide work? What is the protocol? I think there are some cultures that still believe in exorcism. Now, there have been a couple of trials where, and I think, I don't know if they were from the Philippines, or I can't say what country they were from, but I remember they prosecuted a couple who were doing exorcism, and the person died. So they prosecuted them under American law. And the defense attorney was saying, no, but you don't understand the culture that they come from. This is structured this way. That's an interesting question. I think that has yet to develop. But if I may ask you, do you know a very prominent Ghanaian psychiatrist in California named Samuel Smith?
No.
He might be someone that you would, because he's from Ghana, he's very, very well known. He might be someone that you want to speak with about that, because he would have an understanding of that, certainly far better than I would in that respect. But that's a real challenge, because the society is becoming so diverse, with so many different cross-cultural elements, that what is the protocol, and how do you incorporate those things? What he's talking about when he says culture-bound syndromes, there is a legal document that psychiatrists use called the DSM, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual.